Once more, then I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. For the last time, I can call you mine. Once more, then I swear we are through.
Let's get some assistance. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. My name's Kyle Siebert. We'll just quit the music there. Brilliant. Again, I'm Kyle Siebert. A very good morning to all of you, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. I'm one of two auctioneers working with you today. Mark McGoldrick, my esteemed colleague over here, he'll be working with you shortly as well. And on behalf of Tony Jenkins, our CEO, and the whole team here at Harcourts, it's great to have you with us. The first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our property owners who are working with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you've got choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here this morning. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and most importantly, it is unconditional. And that is key because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then offer the property to the wider market, including those buyers who are in conditional situations. And my colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest, well, that's never ideal. So we would encourage you in your bidding. Now, the team is here ready to assist you. This is Brian Buckingham, our auction floor manager. Brian's been doing this for a number of years. You will not find better assistance in the auction arena than Brian. If you need help with your bidding, if you need help with paperwork, anything at all, please don't hesitate to talk to Brian. Luke Jansen will be taking notes of the bidding. He is also available and at your service if you need any assistance at all. And in just a short moment, we're going to offer you an excellent catalogue of real estate. The listing agents responsible for each of those properties, well, they will have furnished you with all of the necessary documentation in your preparation for the auction today. Of course, that includes the auction contract buyers. And on the front page of that contract, you will see there is a conduct of auction. Those are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room. They're very straightforward, but I know many of you will be here for the first time. We want you to be absolutely comfortable, so we'll go through the conduct briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice at Holmwood is to simply pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we'll offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really critical. On the odd occasion, during that negotiation, during that discussion, our seller may say to us, look, Kyle or Mark, we're really happy with this negotiated price. Let's withdraw the property from the auction and we sell it outside of the room without disclosing our reserve price. That is their prerogative, but when they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing for bidders who are still here in the auction room. So to avoid disappointment, simply ensure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can, in fact, refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interest of our owners. If there's a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid. The auctioneer will resolve it. Auctioneers can make what's referred to as a vendor bid or a seller's bid. This is a bid on behalf of the owner. It'll always be at a very low level, well below the reserve price, and it'll be clearly identified to you as a seller's bid, so you can bid against a seller's bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that successful lucky last bidder, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. Bidders and buyers, when you sign the contract, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. All right, those are the rules. Now it's time for the number one marble, the first subject property of the day, and that's Jan Morley. Good morning from our Fendleton office. She's had the pleasure of representing and marketing number one at 121 Barrington Street in Summerfield. The property is more formally described as a cross-lease title. It is one half share in 1,011 square metres, deposited plan 3402, and the settlement date to which you work, buyers, is the 5th of August 2022, unless of course you're working to a pre-agreed date. Now Jan, you do list a lot of property in this area. I don't think you've listed anything quite as unique as this. It is jam-packed full of character, absolutely gorgeous timber elements. It's got a really clever floor plan, generous accommodation in the bedrooms. The fundamentals here are absolutely sound, but there are some really special features, storage that's hidden away, clever little solutions to the modern lifestyle, the questions that are raised every day. It's just a lovely place to live, an easy place to live, excellent outdoor living, perfect orientation for sunshine. There's a great shed there. In fact, it's so large you might Airbnb it. I can't suggest that legally, but I mean, there's just some wonderful features about this home. I think it'll make somebody in this room very, very happy indeed. Jan, the final word's yours.
I just want to thank Nick and Kate for the absolute pleasure of marketing this little cottage. They have been in there for 22 years. It is a long tenure, and it's now time for someone else to enjoy this perfect little cottage. So bid with confidence.
Thank you, Jan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. At number 1, at 121 Barrington Street, who starts us away with the first bid of the day? Where do we say go, buyers? If you don't, I won't hesitate to start the bidding myself. Where's the new owner? 450 seems a sensible place to start, perhaps. Is there 450 or better? All right, then a vendor bid at 450,000. The bid's with me. On behalf of my sellers, they'd sooner stay at that level. No doubt about that. At 450,000, is there 470 or better? First call at 450,000. 470. Nice to meet you there at $470,000. Away we go at 470. Do we go to 490 now, or perhaps straight to 500? 470 the bid at first call. 470 second call at 490. Is that 490? Nice to meet you. Good luck today at $490,000. You've got some competition, ma'am. No surprise. It's a good property. Great proximity to Barrington Mall. It's just an excellent area to invest your hard-earned money at $490,000. Do we save 495? Just a 5,000 on top there. That's my good colleague there, isn't it? At 495,000. Nice to see you at 495. Do we say 500 or better? First call at 495. Second call 500. Just a 5. Okay, we'll work with you there at 500,000. Let's come back at 510. I think that's a more sensible move. At 500,000 I have. First call. 505. All right, slow and steady wins the race at 505. 505, first call. Second call. 515. Like your style there at 515,000. A prudent move there at 515. A lot of character. This one's a little bit special. You won't find anything quite like this at 515. First chance, and there's 520. 520 the call. Second call at 520. And 525. 525 the bid now. Good bid's a quick bid at 525 I have. Tom, your client's welcome to come back into the fray. 525 the standard now. First call at 525. Second, third and final call at 520. 530. New face in the race. I can only see half of it, but you look lovely and welcome at $530,000. First call at 530. 535. Or was it 40? 540, even better at 540,000. Looking to stamp some authority here, showing good determination. It's no surprise. It's a great home at 540,000. Do we go to 550 now? First call at 540,000. Perhaps over here, is there 550? Second call. 545. Less than what I asked for, but more than what I had, so 545. Gratefully accepted at 545. You are in pole position. Are we waiting in the wings over there? At 545. First call. 550. 555. 555. Good work there at 555. That's a nice bid. At 555. Could be their last dollar. 560, nicely bid there. Jan, at 560,000. 560 I have on the first call. Second call now at $560,000. I am amazed, Jan. We're on the market and selling at 560,000. 565, selling at 565 and 570. 570 the call? 570 the bid now. First time at 570. Shall we say 575? 572, no problem at all. I'll work with you at 572. Offer you the same courtesy. 573, cut me in half. Okay, 573 and selling. We are on the market and selling. 575. Two on top at 575. 575 the bid. What about another one? You won't remember you've spent it when you're not going to open homes, I can assure you. At 575, I'm selling the property. First call at 575. Second, any better bidder offer here? Third and final call at 575. Tom, all done in silent. At 575, property's going. It is going. It is gone and sold. Congratulations. To my underbidders, commiserations. All the very best with your home search, Jan. Good work. What did we say? Great stuff. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Thank you, Bella. Folks, it's important. I've got two gavels for this auction, such is the popularity of the area that we work in. I work with Harcourts Glitterati today in a number of ways. Cindy Lee Sinclair, of course. She fits right at that top echelon, as does our seller today, Caroline. It's lovely to be representing you. Of course, you've got that Holmwood blood running through your veins. I hope your big brother auctioneer is tuning in online. He promised he would. So for this exciting auction at 15A St Winifred's Place, just a hop, step and a jump from where we stand in that beautiful cul-de-sac down on Off Island Road. So I know you'd be excited to become part of this community and part of that wonderful place. It is been blessed with good taste, and we appreciate that, Caroline. Thanks very much, and for your tasteful choice of agent in Cindy Lee. This one's as a cross lease in freehold. The description legally is absolutely accurate. I'm sure your legal advisor would have confirmed that for you. We've got the 12th of August as a settlement date. That's not too long to wait, is it? Less than a month. And the chattel list, well, it's absolutely precise and exact. This is what I would call a super era of home, don't you agree? And when it's been tastefully modernised and contemporised, I think you should be excited. I think it's a leading example of Christchurch's quintessential best in terms of architecture, that halcyon era of the 1970s. And when it's been enhanced to such a degree as this, I think you can be excited. So secluded and private at the bottom of your cul-de-sac. Lovely layout as well. I think it fits the modern lifestyle that you're going to enjoy. That living that dominates the northern aspect of the home is flanked by courtyards on either side. I know our departing owner has preferred the rear courtyard for her entertaining and barbecues. But there's great flow because the kitchen dining living just tracks the sunshine as it goes through the whole day. Really funky bathroom conveniences downstairs, lovely bedrooms upstairs with the views across the treetop. I think that's a real feature. Internal access garage, but part of the good community in that magic Bermudan triangle of school zones as well, the very best in the world. Speaking of the best, Cindy Lee, I'll leave the final word to you.
Thank you. I don't often get the final word, but here you go. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring this property to the market for my owner, Caroline. It is like, the street is superb, and there's a lot of people who have lived in this area for decades, so this is a great opportunity for someone. I wish you all the best in your bidding today. Thank you.
There you have it. That's your cue, folks, for St Winifred's. It's a super address. Needs a super new owner who starts away. Silence the stern response. $500,000 won't own it. I can commend you and welcome you into the bidding at that level if you like. You might like to be stronger. Otherwise, I'll place a vendor bid. I'll do just that. $500,000. We're not there to dilly-dally. Owner says I'm keeping it at that level at 5. I'll work with the 20 from here. 550 is a nice start, sir, and welcome into you at $550,000. It's been tastefully done. It's a super position at 550. You'll say 6 for me if you like. At 550 with my starter down here. First chance. Second, be quick about it. Third call at 550. 570 with you, sir. Puts up the 20 at 570, and welcome into the bidding too. You'll enjoy that cul-de-sac situation. I'm sure you will. At 570,000, quintessential Christchurch at 570. First call is at 6, sir. At 570, second call. Just the one bid for you today. Third call at 570. 580. Welcome in, ma'am. Good luck. At $580,000, 3 in the race. Someone said 6 for me. Yes, of course you would, sir. Rounds it up to the 600, sir. I'm not missing you. Straight down my line of sight. 610, and welcome back in at $610,000. Good contest here. First chance at the figure. Sir, you've been good bidding at 610. I'd like to say 30. 620. Okay, he does that at 620. Nice and easy at these levels, folks. Real credibility and legitimacy about the home at 620. 630, sir. Welcome in. That accent, I'm a little bit just unsure about that at 630. After what happened last weekend, what you did to us at 630. No, I'm here to help you out at $630,000. Good assertive bidding, sir. I commend that. It's $630,000, as I do this property. 640, welcome back in, sir. My starter's hanging in there, showing tenacity at $640,000. You'd have a lot of fun living here. I can guarantee you that. It's $640,000. Only, ma'am, you've been a bit quiet. It's 640. You'd like to say 6.5 and 650 maybe? Good on you. Welcome back. It's 650.
654.
Precise number, sir. 654. I'd be hard pressed to turn that down. It's 654. Who goes next? What's the strategy at 654? Pretty good spot, this one. 660. That's a nice bid. 665. Chiseling it out at 665. Internal access garage. 665. Such a pleasant little outdoor situation. You can sell the lawnmower at 665 once, and I'm calling it. Second call. 70 if you like. 70 with the gentleman over here. My left, your right. It's 670,000. Bella at 670. What's it to be? What's the next move, sir? Boom me out another. Stay on those 4s if you like. 675. Beats him to the crunch. It's 675. Let's crunch another one out. Ma'am, I appealed to you before. Perhaps you'd just like to have another go. It's 675. Would be excellent buying at these levels. I'm sure you'll find. It's 675. Look, if you're still smiling, it says there's another dollar in your pocket. It's 675. Once, hasn't spent a dollar yet. Twice, you're coming second, sir. It's 675. That's not the place to be. Bids with you, sir. 675. 5 again. Takes it to 80. Value here at 680. There's a real personality about the home. It's got the X factor. It's 680. Lots of people want to live there. I think you should be encouraged by that. It's 680. Try another 5, sir. It's 680. 85. It's 685. We're working well. Team, 685. Not quite the emerald green of the mask, sir, but you'll be green with envy if you miss out. It's 685. First chance. Twice. No bids with the gentleman back here. 685 and 90. 685, Jamin. Speak the good speak. It's 685. Just logic. It's all quiet here. It's 685. Third call at that figure. What are you trying a 2.5, sir? Wasn't a very decisive shake of the head there, sir, is what I would say. Says to me a man who's pondering getting back in, who doesn't want to leave without owning this home. It's 685. Bids with you, sir. I haven't forgotten that. Champion team, number 1 ranked. You're not ranked number 1 at the moment, sir. It's 685. Try a 2.5. I think it's a good little increment. I've been practicing my times tables this morning. It's 685. Final chance, and here I'm looking that way. You lead, sir, your team. Not at a level I can sell to you, though. I need to have a chat to you in private. I'm just going to pause the auction and come and give you that opportunity. Auction is live and open at 685. Cindy, what's that team saying? Is there 2.5 there after all? Until that hammer comes down, you've still got that chance, okay? So I'm talking to these good people in private.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street, the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. I let the music on repeat all through the night. And when the music started to fade out, the first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes.
Folks, you're getting a little bit rowdy, so I think that means we need to move on in our program. We're going to continue with those negotiations on St Winifred's Place, and I'm going to move on in our program. I'm lucky enough to be working with Paul and Deb Nichols and Kim Rick Hansen from our Fendleton office, and they've brought forward the property at 94A Winchester Street in the heart of Maryvale, one of our best streets, isn't it? We have to agree with that. Thank you to the Ott family for your instructions. We do appreciate that, and we represent you very, very proudly. And I know it's been a significant tenure in the family, so we wish you very, very well, as we do to all the buyers in the room. 94A Winchester Street in Christchurch, and significantly the tenure of the home is a freehold estate, so means you're in total charge of things. You've got 409 square metres of that Maryvale land, Lot 2 deposited plan 499657 in the Canterbury Land Registry. A precise list of chattels. You know the garden shed comes along with the property. We're settling on the Friday, the 19th of August. We do have some flexibility in that regard, and if you've sought out a different date in writing with our owners, then of course we'll abide by that with you. Sometimes, Paul, we're lucky enough, aren't we, to walk into a home and go, you know, this just feels absolutely right. It's a lovely home. It's been well cared for. It's really robust and solid. It's got a great bit of heart to it, and a lot of personality to it. There's a number of factors that stand out for me at this address at 94A, is the fact you've got two big spacious living areas. That's a real key for it, and I think the indoor-outdoor nature of it with that lovely sunny courtyard. David, you've done some hard yards getting that up to speed, I know. The garden's beautifully planted. It's very, very private and quiet. Lovely big bedrooms. The master benefits from that sunny northern aspect as well. Kitchen's been updated. You've got the garaging, off-street parking. It really is, you know, a lovely little place in the heart of our best street. Paul, the final word for you?
Thank you, Mark. I just want to reiterate, this is Winchester Street, it's Maryvale. It doesn't get much better than this. Sits perfectly for the sun. If you're here to bid and buy, make sure Mark can see your bids.
Make sure, that's for sure. Don't like missing them, so don't let that happen. Who's going to start us away? If your name's Chester, I'd be saying to you, come on, Winchester. Look, 700,000 is not going to buy a proposition like this in this area, so why don't we start there, shall we? My nephew's called Chester, actually. Okay, look, I'm going to start on a vendor bid. Let's not muck about. $700,000 is a vendor bid. We know it stays with the Ott family at that level. So $700,000. There's your line in the sand. There's your foothold to begin the ascent to ownership at 700. Maybe you'll say 50 on top for me here. You tell me. But at 700, it's a vendor bid. First chance at that figure. Solid red brick. Lovely proposition. Second call at the figure. 7.25. There's Kim bidding for a buyer on the telephone. Kim, you've done yourself an injury there at 7.25, but you're doing well. You're in front at this stage at 7.25. We're underway at 94A Winchester Street, the heart of our best area. So close to the Maryvale Village. Don't forget the school zones underpinning your velo. Twice I'm calling it. Would we say $750,000? Third call, 7.25. Kim, I'll take one vendor bid against you. I'm saying 750 will stay with us. It's 750 on behalf of the owners at 750. We won't be letting it go at that figure. First chance. Twice, who's going to compete here and now? Third call at 750. Do I see 775? 750. Expecting another 25 at least from you, Kim. Third chance, 750. 755, all right. 755, well, she can do what she likes as the only bidder at this stage, can't she? I'll take that bid. At 755 once, optimistic as it might be, twice. Third call. Well, Kim, you've got it all on your own. Stay where you are. I'll come and offer your buyer the opportunity. We'll just pause the auction there and I'll go and offer them the chance. Remember, the auction's open until that hammer falls, but I'm talking to this person first.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move swiftly along now to Mount Pleasant. Nicola Cray from our Island 2 office just upstairs. She's had a great pleasure of working with our lovely owners at 161 Major Hornbrook Road in Mount Pleasant. The property is more formally described, bidders and buyers, as a cross-lease and freehold title. It is Flat 1, Deposited Plan 38568 on Part Lot 1 to 2, Deposited Plan 3555. That's a half share in 1,198 square metres more or less. So effectively, plenty of land for a property like this and certainly some absolutely stunning views. I was there just the other week. Nicola, I know your owners, they're moving on to their next chapter. They are committed. They've absolutely adored living here. And the views, I hope they pop up on the screen for you, they're absolutely stunning. Right over the city, right down to the Kaikoras on a beautiful day. It's a wonderful place. You wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude when you live here. The grounds, well, they are sloping, they are green and lush, really established and very spacious. You may look to move out from the living room there through those doors, install some French doors or rollers and extend the decking for some further summertime living space. All in all, polished floors, gorgeous home to live in, and again, you cannot really beat this location, certainly not at these price levels. So let's get underway, Nicola. Who'd like to start us away with an opening bid here at 161 Major Hornbrook Road in Mount Pleasant? Buyers, where do we say go? Wouldn't sell at 580, maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start. Is there 580 or better? Very well, if you don't, I will. Buyers at 580,000, a vendor bid on behalf of my owners. At 580, they'd sooner stay. I know you may be surprised we're not talking about $1 million considering the view. 580,000, take me to 600, it'll put you in pole position. At 580, first call. Second call. Third and final call at 580. I'm going to place one final vendor bid at 600,000 just to keep things moving along. At 600,000. Encourage you to come back at 620. First call at $600,000. Second call, generous bedroom spaces here. Lovely, sunny living and kitchen. Third and final call at 600,000. Nicola, I'm most surprised that I don't see bidding. I know you've got some people to talk to. Bidders and buyers, if you are interested in a gorgeous home with a gorgeous view at this price level, I think we're going to increase that to 620,000. A line in the sand. If you've got interest north of 620, I highly recommend you contact Nick today. You will not regret it. Auction is passed in, and we're back with you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, and some of the younger ones, hope the school holidays are going all right for you. Another good school holiday day, bit dreary. Anyway, I can brighten your day by offering you the property at 11 Jacksons Road in Fendalton. Take a look at this one. This is pedigree property. Jenny Rolton, the perfect representative, very familiar with the area. We represent Mr. Catherwood very, very proudly. 40 plus years is the length of tenure, which I think speaks volumes about the home. It is a forever home. And you know it's special, Jenny, when it was built for the Jackson family, after which the street was named. So we've got some good history here. We've got some good connections at 11 Jacksons Road, Fendalton. A freehold parcel, of course, a freehold estate, 869 square metres on this historic title. Lot 4, 6168 is the deposited plan, and Section 1 of the Survey Office Plan 19111 contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 39D, Folio 161 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The settlement date's the 20th of October, or as mutually agreed. And I'm going to accept your bids today on the basis that you've read, accepted and acknowledged additional clauses 23 to 31 in the agreement that's been circulated by Jenny and the team at our St Albans office. Tim Jenkins standing by there. Good stuff. When one takes the time to examine the fabric and constitution of our forerunners here in Christchurch, I think that you will find there's undoubted depth and endurance in that personality. And this forever home has got that desirability, that substance and durability that's exemplified in this example of real estate. It's a magnificent condition of awe-inspiring proportions, I think you'll agree. Sits proudly on the site, a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. And I just think it's one that grabs hold of your heartstrings and plays a merry tune. All that living, all those spaces, whether it be your breakfasting, dining more formally, relaxing in the evenings, entertaining, or just enjoying an afternoon cuppa in your beautiful sunroom. Wherever you are, that sun will track around and bless you. Such a magnificent garden. Upstairs, the accommodation would warm the cockles of your heart, like I say, with just unbridled capacity. It's a super home. I'd say 4+ decades, Jenny. It's a pretty significant day in Jacksons Road.
Yes, there is no doubt about it that that is a great testament, not only to the location, but also to the home. I would like to say a huge thank you to Hugh. It is a big day for him today, but the new owners, what a testament. So bid and bid strongly.
11 Jacksons Road. It's a long way around the Monopoly board, I'm sure you'll agree. Here for your competitive bidding. Auction open. This is your time. Call me the opening bid. This is your chance to dictate terms. Fabulous Fendalton. Gorgeous wide street. Buy it now, stay forever. What's the strategy, folks? You tell me. Hard to put a value on it, I know. Where would you love to own it? I don't mind where we start. Who's here to bid and buy? It's blue chip, it's dress circle, steeped in character. Who pulls the trigger? Right, well, you've had a fair chance, I suppose, haven't you, to start? Look, $1.5 million won't own it. I'm happy to take your bid there to start, to get underway. Is there 1.5? Welcome in, good luck. Welcome to you, standing next to Kay Caddick. $1.5 million, that's the opening salvo. Do we go to 1.750? That would be the increment I would suggest at $1.5 million. First chance on this 869 square metre section. Gorgeous garden. Beautiful structure, lots of warmth, huge amount of character at 1.5. First call at the figure with my opening bidder. Twice at the figure, is there 100 perhaps? Would you like to say 1.6? I've got 1.5 at the rear of the room. Third call at 1.5. Welcome in at 1.6. Good to see you in the bidding at 1,600,000. Should be easy at these levels. With UK, good as gold at 1,650,000. 1.65, 1.7, Tony, thank you, at 1,700,000. Working with Gemma and Amanda at 1,700,000, 750. 1 3/4 with UK at 1.7 and 1.8. At 1.8, we're getting going now at 1,800,000. 40 plus years in the one ownership at 1.8 million. It's significant, man. What are we saying at 1.85 or 1.9? Twice at that figure at 1.8. Third call at 1,800,000. And 1.850. Yes, took a little bit of time at 1.850 and 1.9. Leaving the 2 million open for UK, I think you should take that opportunity at 1,900,000. Any action over on this side of the room at 1.9 first call. Twice in third call. It's pretty special. Probably a handful of properties like this in our beautiful region. I think 10's a bit like, okay, I'll work with a quarter. That would be my offer to you. At 1,900,000, I'll take 25 from you. At 1.9, first. 2 million. $2 million, well done. $2 million bid. 2 and all the zeros at 2 million. Remember your strategy, Kay, it's important. At $2 million, first chance. Who says 2 and 25? Second call at that figure. Third call with the bidders up the front, in front. At $2 million, you're welcome at any time. At 2 now, first chance. Twice, is there 25 to go? Third call. 2 million for the special, rare and unique proposition. Third chance at the figure. Yes or no? Any better bid? Otherwise, I pause and talk to these people here and now. Gentleman with the phone to his ear. Any advance on 2 million? At 2. This is your chance. I'll give you a quick chance. 2 million. You lead the race, folks. Not at a level I can sell. We've got some space for you there. One maybe a little bit full at the inn. Jim, would you feel your people comfortable in the cafe? I'll come and talk to you through there. Bella, can we quickly go back to Winchester? We were negotiating at 94A Winchester Street. We've made some progress there. Kim, we've been working with your good people who are all the way over in Italy. 755, folks, just at 94A Winchester Street. Bid was 755. The bid's graciously been increased. At 825,000, the Ott family is saying we're on the market and selling. 94A Winchester Street. I sell away at 825, first chance at that figure. Any late bids? Twice in third. Well, delighted to announce 94A Winchester Street, 8 1/4, 825,000, going. Congratulations, gone and sold. Now, just one further update, Bella. We're going to go back to St Winifred's Place. I've got an update for you there too. Jamin, thank you. And Cindy. Caroline, I've received your instructions. Northie. 685 has become 726,500. You've exercised your prerogative under clause 2.6. The property I can happily announce unconditionally and happily gone and sold. There, well done. I'll just pause. I'm going off to talk about Jackson.
'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. Always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, oh, oh. It's the things that you do. It's the things you do, baby. It's the smile on your face. Smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. A better place. In a better place. It's the things that you do. The things that you do. And it's the smile on your face. The smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. A better place. In a better place. Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. Is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give you what you need. You're misbehaving. Yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending. You can give anything, so you can go.
Folks, I'll just bring your attention back to Jackson's Road, and thank you for your bidding. Look, we have had an increase from our highest bidder, and the owners that we've been working with, the owner has said to me, Mark, I am going to exercise my privilege under clause 2.6. That means, folks, the property's been withdrawn from the auction floor, but it has been very happily, after 40 years and working with Jenny Rolton, Tim Jenkins and Alex Little, very happily and unconditionally sold. Thank you very much. We've got an exciting auction coming up. Liz O'Neill. After this girl, Liz O'Neill, she's a dynamo in real estate, has just raised just shy of $32,000 for breast cancer awareness, for the Pink Ribbon thing. I don't think that's insignificant. For one little girl from the Maryvale office, I think that's pretty good. Krista Gilbert will be here today. She had a lot to do with that. Well done. And Rebecca Johansson, she has done a mountain of work. Okay, but we're going into St Albans, to this good part of St Albans. It's exciting to be offering it up. Jamin, I know you're excited when the team get property in here to sell. 66 Ranfurly Street. So a big day for Connor and MJ. Thank you very much for the chance to represent you and market your home. Liz has had a busy campaign, and we know what a great address this one is. You've got a freehold estate at your disposal at 506 square metres, more or less. It is Lot 1, Deposited Plan 17983 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The 12th of August, it's going to rock round fairly quickly. that's when the keys will be placed in your hand and you move on in to number 66. Good taste never goes out of fashion, does it? And I think with a bit of vision and taste, and importantly, a big stocking up of supplies just prior to lockdown 1 was the ticket here for our departing owners. They just rolled up the sleeves and got into it. That 6-week period was not wasted. You've got a good, solid, reliable, robust brick home, and they have just contemporised it, freshened it up, taken advantage of the northern aspect that it enjoys, and realised the importance for your lifestyle of indoor and outdoor living. I think that's absolutely key. Nice, open, light living, really, really sunny, a pleasant place that's been well adorned and contemporised. Step down to that funky kitchen. You'll just be enjoying operating in there on a daily basis. You've got 3 good bedrooms. Bathrooms been zhuzhed up, as we say. Excellent parking, very secure and private. But it's just the area, the location times 3. That's a cliche, but it's totally true. And Liz, we love operating in this area, and you've had good fun with your vendors as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Connor and Margaret for letting me take this property to market. It's a beautiful home. They've done a lot of work. I was with them when they purchased the property, and they've just made such a massive improvement to the home. They are definitely off to Auckland, so if you're here to bid, please bid strong, because they would like to move knowing it's sold. Thank you.
Good luck. You know, the proximity, equidistant to Edgware Village, Mirrorvale Village, and Christchurch City. Don't forget the school zone. Start us away at number 66. Who says clickety click? Who's underway? Click the heels. Hands up. Come on, start at the 7, something like that. Just get underway. Let's get in business. Stake your claim. Put forward the folding. Burst out of the blocks. Come on, who's starting? Ranfurly Street. Cheap, quiet and respectful crowd. You're allowed to be a bit rowdier if you like. 700,000 won't own it. I can definitely guarantee you that. Would you like to start there? I'll place a vendor bid, Tony, just to get underway at 7. Needs to be 20 or better from here at 700,000. This freehold estate, it's been lovely. A lovely upgrade, a lovely renovation's taken place. First call on a vendor bid at 7. We can't do better than this area. Second call. Third call at 7. 20 or better. Are you in or not? You've got an exclusivity of opportunity. Kyle explained it at the start of proceedings today. Come on, the vendor bid's there. Who says 20 or better? It's 700. Welcome in, sir. Good timing. 720. I thought we were going to the third stage there, but no, we can get you in, hopefully. It's 720. Who's that gentleman you're working with there? It's 720. First call, good Harcourts man. Twice at 720. Third call, is there competition for these good people? I'm not vendor bidding. If you won't bid, I'm going to pause and negotiate with these people. It's 720. Is there 40 or better? Great feel about the home. It's got good touch. It's tasteful. 720 once. Twice. Third call. Just you and I. Let's come and have the chat. I think I saw you through the open home the other day. That room at the rear is free. I'll come and offer you the opportunity. Pausing the auction at 720. Won't be selling it yet.
What you hiding from me? What you holding back? I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you. Here's why you always wanna be around her. Be around her. Now I've come to terms over you. And although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. But I am outplayed, but I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade, to verify it. My worth, I think I saw you with another.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience this morning. If you are just joining us, we've gone past the 11 o'clock time now. We are into the 11 o'clock hour. So my name's Kyle Siebert. I'm one of two auctioneers. Just here to give you a quick refresher on the rules of engagement here at auction today. The conduct of auction is on the front page of your contract, and we'll go through that briefly. Now, to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz, a very good morning. Thank you very much for being with us. Now, the vendor in the case of each property has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the successful new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, bidders and buyers, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice at Holmwood is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms, as you've seen today, and we offer that highest bidder the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, on the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our seller may say to us, look, Kyle or Mark, we're really happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it outside of the room at the exclusion of the other bidding parties. That is a seller's prerogative, but when they exercise that prerogative under the contract, it can be very disappointing for the bidders who remain here in the room. So our advice to you is to avoid that disappointment, make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interest of our owners. If any of our licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of other buyers, we'll make sure we point them out to you. Now, we can make what's referred to as a seller's bid. This is a bid on behalf of our owner. It's always well below the reserve price, and it's always clearly identified to you, so you can bid against a seller's bid with confidence. Now, finally, if you are that successful lucky last purchaser, you'll be very emotional and very, very happy. Just remember, you've got a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. Buyers, when you sign that contract, you are acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Now, there is an excellent catalogue of properties still to come. Please be patient with us. We'll be back with you very soon. And once again, welcome and a very good morning.
Tell me when it's gone. Carry on within your heart, running around in the dark. Just follow me to the sun.
Thank you, Kyle, for doing that. Just negotiations continuing on Ranfurly Street, number 66. So there might be an opportunity for you if you've still got interest in that one. However, we're going to go back into Fendalton now at 17A Brindwa Road. Paul and Deb Nichols, successful earlier in the program, and a lovely, lovely chance to get into this great area of town at 17A Brindwa Road. Thank you to the Lomaxes, and lovely to be working with you. Good property people. There we go, Barb and Doug, thanks very much. And here's a freehold estate as well, great tenure, 759 square metres, so a significant size section. Now, the list of chattels is quite extensive. The water filtration system, raised garden beds there too, and the underfloor heating downstairs, they just form part of that chattel list. Settlement date, well, it's around about 4 weeks, Friday the 19th of August. That's the date that you'll be moving in. And I think you should be excited about it. Because having asked yourself the question of what are you really looking for in a home? I mean, what are the things that you're expecting? I think you'd like to have that central locality, the best of areas, obviously warmth and comfort, the right level of space and flow in your home. You want it to be warm and you want that aspect for sunshine. Well, I think you've found it right. You've got a great spread of living downstairs, all faces northwest. The home's double glazed. It's got a really nice warmth and feel about it. It's very inviting and cosy. You've got the choice of living, whether you use that second living as a dining space as it is now, or another sitting room. Kitchen's well integrated. You've got great connections to that outdoor, just the right level of garden, just to keep yourself busy, but never too much of a burden. Like I say, the raised beds are there. You've got the master suite downstairs, means you can stay for centuries if you like. An additional 2 bedrooms up, 2 bathrooms. Internal access garaging is absolutely fantastic. but move into this great area of Christchurch. Lovely spot here. Paul, you love operating in this area, and I believe spent some time living there as a lad.
Yeah, I did. I grew up in Brindle Road and just have to commend the location. It's such a great spot. In fact, I only live around the corner in Jeffreys now. So really good location, but I just have to say what a credit it is to our sellers, the way it's been maintained and presented as such a beautiful home.
Agreed.
If you're here to bid, make sure Mark can see your bids. Thank you. 17A
Brindle Road. It's an enviable address. Forward now to your bidding. Looking forward to a good protagonist to call out a figure in a nice big loud voice. Shoulders back, deep breaths. Gents, you've been waiting to pounce. Plenty of people going to move into Brindle Road. I think they should be excited about that. Kim, I'm looking your way too. Ma'am, welcome in if you like. 17A, you'd like to start me away, say mid-eights, something like that, or better. At the rear, strategic silence, often the case at the start of an auction, just looking for a hint, for a clue from the auctioneer. Well, the clue is it's a great home. 850 won't own it, so I'll kick it away there on behalf of the owners. I'll welcome your bidding on top of that. I think maybe a 25. Let's try a little quarter on top, shall we? 850 stays with the owners. Wouldn't expect to be in a position to own it at that figure, surely, at 850 on a vendor bid. And once I run it up the flagpole for you twice at 850, call this one home. Third call, 850. I won't dilly-dally by going 75. Still with the owner. Would you like to say 9? 875 still on a vendor bid, folks, now at 875, twice the figure. Don't let me miss your bids. At 875 still on the auctioneer's bid. 875, last chance. Paul and Debs, they're pretty cagey from the floor. Look, if they're not going to bid for me, they'll have to go and compete with others afterwards. So that's exactly what we do. We whiz on to that third stage. 950 won't own this property, will it, Deb? We can happily raise that vendor bid to that. Interest above that figure to see Paul and Deb Nichols, you should do so with alacrity and stake your claim for 17A Brindle Road. That one's passed in. Got to be better than 950, clearly not for sale at that figure. Thank you, Barbara and Doug, for the opportunity. Right, I'm going to invite Kyle back and find out what's happening at Ranfurly Street.
Thank you very much, Mark, you little gem. And let's move swiftly along to Wigram now. The next subject property, number 15, Little Gem Road. It is a gorgeous new build property, absolutely impressive. And Jenny Rolton, Tim Jenkins from the St Albans office. Jenny's built a reputation for good service, and she certainly lists some quality property. This is no exception. It is more formally described as a freehold title. It is a whopping 789 square metres more or less. The settlement date to which you work by is the 11th of August 2022, or by mutual agreement. The floor plan here, I think, is just so conducive to a happy modern lifestyle. 2 interconnected living spaces. I love the high ceiling in the living area, as you can see on the screen there. The kitchen is opulent, excellent decor choices throughout, and this is tucked away down a back section in a very popular subdivision. Magnolia Estate is home to some lovely families, and it is a popular place for people to invest their money. You can see it's got all of the mod cons you expect, and the quality of the workmanship is undeniable. I commend our sellers for their work here. Jenny, the final word is yours.
This property is the exception, in my opinion. A 789 square metre section, which is a very, very rare find in Wigram. You're lucky if you can get 500 or 600 squares. The home itself with the 2 living areas, and as Kyle has already mentioned, just fantastic for everyday living, entertaining and family life. Secondly, a huge thank you to Nerily and John to be able to represent them again in the marketplace. We don't have another one, so please bid with confidence.
Thank you very much, Jenny. All right, bidders and buyers, now is your moment. At 15 Little Gem Road, there is only one quite like this. Now's your chance to make it your own. Who starts me away with an opening bid? You need only raise your hand, buyers. At 15 Little Gem Road, where do we say go? Wouldn't sell at 900,000. Maybe that's a sensible place to start. Is there 900,000 in the room? 900,000. Very good to meet you. Good luck with your bidding. What a wonderful home you've chosen. Let's make it yours. At $900,000, is there 925 or better? 900,000 I have. Now's your chance, buyers. At 900,000, first call. Second call at 900. Nobody's purchased property here in the middle of the room today. Now's your chance to strike. Third and final call at 900,000. Tim, I'm going to place a vendor bid there at 925. That shouldn't surprise you. At 925, invite you back at 950 if you like, or perhaps straight to $1 million. You know it's worth every dollar. At 925, first call. Second call. Look, reluctantly, I'll work with you. 940,000, no problem at all, sir. At 940, you wouldn't increase that to 950 and we have a conversation? All right, at 950, I'm not going to vendor bid anymore. I think I could. The value's certainly there. But let's take a pause. Unless there's further bidding, I'm going to have a conversation with these good people. Let's find a private room. Auction is open. If there's further bidding, let us know. Back with you soon.
I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest. 'Cause I'm a mess. No more you.
You said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't.
We're rejigging the catalogue. So we're going to change the order, which is a little bit dynamic. It's a little bit agile of us, I know, but that's exactly what we're going to do. So just while Kyle is indisposed with Little Gem, Stonely Green will be called, but Alex Little and I are going to push in and call the auction now. So I think that's good form because the property certainly deserves it. At number 7 Albany Street in St Albans, it has had one heck of a birthday, and that team at Robertson, again, have done the business. So, Dave, you've gone and done it again, my boy. I mean, we've talked to you about this, about over-engineering, about doing too much. Alex is going to touch on that a bit, but you've done a wonderful job. You should take a bow, and your attention to detail and your passion for your work is very creditable to you. To this marvellous contemporisation at 7 Albany Street, Alex Little, Jenny Rolton have had the pleasure and privilege of marketing the property. I know how you enjoy working in these areas, Alex, and just riding your scooter around to the open homes from the office is an absolute pleasure too, isn't it? 70 Albany Street, cross lease and freehold, of course. Vacant possession guaranteed, no change to the chattel list. 4th of August, that's the settlement date. That's not too long to wait. That's just a couple and a half weeks, and you are moving in to this property. And I don't think you could actually ask for much more than the work that has been done by Dave. He has really given it the total makeover, top to toe and everything in between. It's got everything you're looking for. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 living spaces, a tremendous outdoor area. Throw the lawnmower away. You'll never need it again because you'll stay for absolutely ever here. You've got a great carport parking situation. You've got light, you've got sun, you've got those gorgeous engineered timber floors. The decor in the kitchen and bathrooms has been superb. Absolutely the best of breed. And I know when Dave does things, he does them to the nth degree. Don't forget your proximity to the Mirabelle Village, to the Edgware Village, to Christchurch City, with the best school zones in the universe. Alex, your final word is yours.
Thanks, Mark. Again, a massive thank you to David and Rhonda. You've absolutely outdone yourselves again. Obviously, the area speaks for itself, and the bidders in the room, I wish you well.
This is not a luck game, this is a strategy game, so welcome into your bidding. Let's get cracking. Albany Street's a heck of an address, it's an awesome street. Who leaps into action? The man in the swan dry normally would start things away. Not just at this moment. Let me see over here. Who's going to fire it up? Get hold of this one. This is a brilliant address. Folks down the middle, something in the 8s. Look, you're working with buyers. Who says it? What's come up over there, Alex? Is there 800? Okay, well, I will do that. Senior said, just because. $800,000 vendor bid, nice and easy at those levels. Low-hanging fruit is what we call that. We pluck the low-hanging fruit, don't we, and say 825. First call on a vendor bid at 8. Totally refurbished. Nice big lounge for entertaining. What about the family room? Bathed in sunshine. It's got style. It's got panache at 800,000. Second call, vendor bid, 25 or better. Third call at 8. On that crescendo, what's happening? Fever pitch. You'd be elated to own it. Quickly, otherwise, I'll put another vendor bid on. Take the bid at 825. It should be easy. You must have talked about your strategy here and now. At 8. Welcome in. What's the number? 825? We're in a good area of town. I too used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure about that. Okay, at 8. Welcome in. Welcome in at 825. Better late than never. At 825, who goes straight to 50? Lovely home, 4-bed, 2-bath. Glorious upstairs. What outlook, what aspect. It's like being in the south of France. First chance at 825. Who says 50 or better? Twice. Third call, folks. 50 at 825 at this stage. I'm going to place one vendor bid against you at $8.50. We won't be selling there. Come back at $75. At $8.50, stays with the owner. It's clear. At $8.50. In fact, Alex, they might like to say $900 would be a good move. At $8.50 on a vendor bid. Once, I'm calling it. Twice. Third call. It could be an opportunity coming up for you, is all I would say. Bang it away. 75. What's the hesitation? We're in sort of St Albans, Maryvale. It's a good place. Not a thing to do. You move straight in. You've got 10 years of contemporary cool before you even have to look at anything. Come on, this is the one. You should be excited. 75 or better. 8.50. Don't be timid, be brave. What's it to be? To be or not to be? To be or Albany? What to be on Albany? What's your bid? I'm at 8.50. I'm saying the owner's going to hang on to it at that level. You won't be surprised by that. Would you like to say 60 maybe? I'm here to make it easy for you. I'm here to help. At 8.50. Look, come and have a wee chat. You appear to be my only bidder. We're going to go into the cafe. We'll see how we go. Auction's open and live. Kyle, you can come back.
and then you don't. You thought I would stay, well then I won't. Don't wanna keep you around anymore. You're no longer the light I used to know. You want your life to be an open door. Don't wanna tie yourself down, afraid of getting bored. You're like those pretty people who disappear in smoke. You're no longer the light I used to know. I can't help what I'm feeling. You think we're okay, baby, you're dreaming. You brought this on us and you don't know how deep it cuts. No, you don't know how much it hurts. You can't hold on. It's slipping through your hands, and I won't try to understand. It's all gone, it's all gone. Under your command, under your command. You want me right there, and then you don't. You want me to back off, well then I won't. I won't keep you around anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. Again, if you are just joining us, welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. Tony, ready to get underway? Yes. Tony, our CEO, he knows good properties, good property person. I think, Tony, you'll be quite impressed with this home here at number 7 Stoneleigh Green in Parklands. Oksana Ivanovska from our Ireland 2 office, she's our Latvian listing specialist, and she's done a great job with her sellers here. They are well ensconced in Nelson. They love living there. And it is time to say goodbye to Stoneleigh Green. They are sad but also excited to hand the keys over to a new owner because they know somebody's going to enjoy living here. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, and I'll tell you more about it in just a moment. It is more formally described in the contract, bidders and buyers, as a freehold title. It is 487 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, you'll get the keys on the 5th of August 2022. You may be working to a pre-arranged date. I visited here just a couple of days ago. It is down a short cul-de-sac, absolutely peaceful and private, and it makes such an appearance from the street. The street appeal is undeniable. It is big, it's bold, it certainly must be sold, and inside I think it's just ideal for modern family living. All ages and stages will enjoy this home. You've got 2 downstairs bedrooms, both generous. We in the business know that a downstairs bedroom certainly underpins your value. I think the style decor choices are really good. You can update this palette if you choose and add your own flair. There's absolutely opportunity to do that. What I love about this is the separation of the spaces. It utilises some, the bulkheads there in the lounge. It just makes a lot of sense. It gives you a real sense that everyone in the family has their own area. Upstairs, light and bright, and this location, well, it's undeniably good. On your doorstep is the forest, the beach, and everything else in between. Just a great place to live. All right, Oksana, we'll get underway here. It's number 7 Stoneleigh Green in Parklands. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. Who'd like to make an opening bid? Where do we say go? Wouldn't sell at 780. Maybe that's a smart start. What do you say, buyers? Is there 780 in the room? All right, then I won't hesitate. I'll bid at 780 on behalf of my good owners. They have moved to Nelson, but they're not selling at 780. I think you'll understand that. At 780,000 a seller's bid. First call. 800. Round me up. Nice, sir. Nice to meet you there at 800. 800,000 to call. Gentlemen at the back of the room. First call at 800. Second call. Third and final call. Are we bidding? No more property left today. So I'm going to place one vendor bid at 820. I hope you understand that. Clear line in the sand at 820. Invite you to bid me back at 840 and 850. 825. Hey, I'm paid to be optimistic, sir. At 825, you are my highest bidder, appear to be my only bidder. So let's take a pause, have a conversation. Auction is open at 825. If there is an updated bid from the floor, let us know. Back with you soon.
Folks, just working away on 7 Albany Street in St Albans. Dash, it's a great home over the 2 levels. It's so spacious. It's been beautifully renovated, really stylishly. Haven't made too much progress. We're going to go through to the 3rd stage, Alex, and I know you're going to have, your phone is going to be running hot because I'm just going to increase to 900, on behalf of the owners. Clearly not for sale there is the message that we're giving to you. There's heaps of value above that figure. Talk to Alex Little. If you can't get through to her, ring Jenny Rolton. If you can't get through to her, ring Tim Jenkins. So you've got no excuses. It's passed in at $900,000. I think in this area of town it's got to be great value. So thanks to Team Robertson. We're carrying on working into that 3rd stage, and we'll do that with Vim and Energy. We'll be back, and Kyle's going to give you an update in just a moment.
Something
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they say it's a long way to Ranfurly, and we've come a long way at Ranfurly at number 66. Isn't that a marvellous number? I'd love to have an address at 66. Clickety-click, as they say. Route 66. Look, at 7:20, we were working with our highest bidder, who's an absolutely lovely gentleman. So Raj and the young fella there, working with Ram from the Wigram office, have been working steadily with Jamin, and they've graciously increased their bid to 800,000. At this address, the answer was no. We've got to do better than that, so I'm going to pass in on that live bid. Folks, you're here to have a go at Ranfurly. It's just at 8 at the moment. You might like to say 8, 10 or 20 and just get yourself in the race. It is a freehold estate, 506 square metres. We love Ranfurly Street. Do you want to live at number 66? First call at 800, second call at 8, third call. Right, it's going back into Liz O'Neill's hands. She's going back to the entire marketplace if you've got interest in the property. And Peter Fitzharding, I know you're very familiar with this area of town as well. The property's not available at 8, but you might not be too far away. So passed into Liz. I would be ringing her up immediately at a figure like that. So we'll wait for Kyle.
We should still have fun, though we say we don't. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we don't. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through.
to be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Can someone help me to find love again? 'Cause all I want is to be loved, is to be loved. Can someone free me from all my doubts? Feels like a prison, I want out, now I want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just try to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Oh, you left behind. You left behind, you left behind.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. A brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience to all of you joining us here in the room. It's good to be back with you. Let's go back to number 7, Stoneleigh Green in Parklands. We left the room on a live bid at 8:25. There was some robust discussion outside of the room, conversations around all sorts, including guttering. We have come to a conclusion. Can I just confirm, Mark, you've graciously agreed to increase that bid to 905? 905 in Oksana. Instructions from our sellers are that we sell. All right, we're on the market at 905, ladies and gentlemen. This is your last opportunity. I'll give you 3. First call at 905,000. Twice the money now, 905. Third and final call. Miller, are we bidding? Property's going. It is going. When you list with Oksana, you're sold. Congratulations. Mark, all of the very best to you and yours. To our sellers, thanks very much for the opportunity. All the best for your new life in Nelson. To those joining us here in the Holmwood Auction Room, we'll see you next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do beg your pardon. Our auction manager here, Hayden Broadbelt, has instructed me. We're not quite done, and he is correct. 15 Little Gem Road in Wigram. Jenny and Tim, gosh, they do work hard for their clients. We have had some good discussion outside of the room. We left the room on a live bid at 950. However, that is not quite enough to sell the property. So there was an increase outside of the room. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a quick pause. Just a moment, please. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure I am giving you the right figures here. We left the room at a live bid at 950. Not quite enough to sell. We did have an increase to $1,070,000, and we're going to pass the property in just north of that at $1,080,000. If you've got interest north of that figure, it's a stunning single-level new build home in Wigram with a very, very spacious floor plan. Please do give Jenny and Tim a call if you've got interest north of that figure. You'll be very impressed. That's it from us at the Holmwood Auction Room. We'll see you next week.